Hey there, it's Stephanie Shea, Chief Astrologer for janspiller.com with your monthly horoscope. And this one is for you, Taurus. We're coming on into July. And the good news is we've gotten through 2 of the 3 eclipses that were lined up for June and July. So it's going to start to lighten up as the month goes on. We just went through probably the most intense astrology of 2020 back in June. Now, this month's astrology is going to really highlight walking your talk, Taurus. We've got this lunar eclipse plus 2 outer planets in the sign of Capricorn, which emphasizes the need to take some practical action towards a dream. Now, fortunately, because Capricorn is an earth sign, just like Taurus, they're going to be working harmoniously with your sun sign, the eclipse, Jupiter and Pluto, all working harmoniously with your sun sign, and that should really facilitate some tangible progress. Now, on July 5th, we've got the lunar eclipse in the sign of Capricorn. It's going to make what's called a trine to your sun. The energy is flowing freely. Tauruses who are born on or around May 3rd to 4th will probably feel this eclipse the most personally. Now, this eclipse could encourage some long-term commitment, and your efforts put in over time could definitely begin to show some results. You're also due for some inspiration that could help you to put your idealism into action. Education or other training might be highlighted around this time. So if you've been thinking about taking some classes or going back to school, you could get the information or resources you need or the inspiration to start making that happen. Now, avoid initiate important conversations on the days around this eclipse. A few days after the eclipse has passed, the energy is going to calm, and it will be easier to facilitate some rational discussions. Just because the eclipse is working favorably with your sun, it's not always working favorably for everyone around you, and the full moon lunar eclipses are known to heighten everyone's emotions. So you will be able to be productive as a result of this eclipse, but you can lay back and take things slowly right on the day before and after July 5th, during those eclipse zone days. Now, all month, the outer planets of Jupiter and Pluto are going to be traveling closely. And this puts a focus on your big picture visions, dreams for the future. This astrology is encouraging you to act on your integrity. You might have to let go of any relationships or situations that you realize don't match your values. Sometimes you get that wake-up call and think, why am I spending my time doing this? Or, this person doesn't resonate with me. I don't have to offer them my time and energy. And so consider that. It's going to be easy to identify what you want under this astrology. In fact, the circumstances could magnify what you don't want in order to push you in the right direction. It's funny how the astrology can work that way somehow. But in general, you're going to have a lot of positive effects from Jupiter and Pluto because, again, they're in the sign of Capricorn, which is Earth, and that's really supporting your earthiness and your ability to plan something out and then methodically get from point A to point B. Now, July 12th, Mercury is stationing direct in Cancer. This is really good news. Communications are likely to flow more smoothly as the month progresses. So the second half of the month is going to be a good time to craft important communications. It's a good time to learn new things. And definitely the end of the month is a better time to initiate the beginning phases of a new plan. Now, last month, the new moon fell during both Mercury's and Venus's retrograde cycles. So it made it difficult possibly to get clear on your intentions or get things started. The good news is that this month's new moon on July the 20th is going to fall on a date that both Mercury and Venus are traveling direct. This is great. So you can restate the intentions that you set. You can review any intentions that you set last month and see how they feel to you now. Maybe you want to reword them. Maybe you'll find an intention on there that doesn't actually inspire you. So this is a time to refine your visions made at the solar eclipse new moon last month. There's still power in this, and you can reword, restate, and rewrite last month's intentions to get some power out of them. You're going to have particular support for intentions that are related to teaching, learning, writing and communications, and connecting with your family. Now, the sun will ingress into Leo on July the 22nd. This is going to put an emphasis on children and playfulness. We definitely have a lighter energy as the month closes out. Make some time to connect if you have some special children in your life, if you're a parent or an aunt, or maybe you play with your friends' children. And reconnect with your inner child. That's a great theme anytime, but definitely you've earned it after the past few months. Have a little playtime towards the end of July. I hope you can make the most of this month's astrology, and I will see you back here next month with your horoscope.